Sorry about the little interruption. I had to turn the camera off because I had a very barky dog. Yeah. So, since I had to turn the camera off anyway, I decided to work up some granny squares in the new yarn that Lion Brand sent me. And here they are. Now, after I finished these squares, I noticed in one of them that I only put 2 double crochets in the space instead of 3. And we all know a granny stitch is 3 double crochets in every space, right? Well, except the corners. Then you do the corner, right? So, I thought I could use my mistake as a teaching opportunity for you because years ago I was messing around with trying to figure out a way to fix this that was invisible to the naked eye, right? A way to go back and fix it after the granny square was completely finished without having to undo any of the square. And I have to say, I came up with a really good way to do this. Now, this is my own original way to do this. You may have another way of fixing your granny squares, or this may be a totally new concept to you and you might be going, wow, okay? And I hope you're going, wow. But this is how I do it. So I'm going to turn the camera down and I'm going to show you how I do it. And I'm also going to show you a little trick I do with how I tie a knot so that I don't have to weave in the ends. Yay! Because, I don't like weaving in ends. Do you? I don't. Yeah. You guys, leave me a comment at the end of the video. Leave me a comment below and let me know if this is a new concept to you or if you have worked out a way to fix your forgotten stitches or skipped stitches when doing a granny square. Let me know. I'd really like to hear it, okay? So I'm going to flip the camera around. Hang on one second. Okay, everybody, I have the camera facing down. And as you can see right here, this is where I made the mistake. I skipped a stitch or forgot a stitch, however you want to call it. So I need to add a stitch right here. And I'm going to show you how I do this. Now, this is my own original way to do this. I didn't get this from anybody else. It's just the way I figured out to do it. You may or may not know a different way to do this, but this is my way, and I am going to show it to you. So what we're going to do, I have the color, it's Marvelous Mushroom, and I'm going to insert my hook into the row below, and I'm just going to come around and slip stitch right there at the bottom, okay? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back around, going to pull up another loop, and I am going to make a single crochet, just like that, single crochet. Make sure you're keeping your stitches tight, everybody, okay? Now, what I do next, because I don't do the 3 chains to make a double crochet, because in my opinion, it doesn't look anything like a double crochet. So I do what I call a standing stitch. I don't know if that's the proper name for it or, yeah, I'm not sure. But that is what we are going to do. Just going to shove my tail to the back. Okay. And you're going to make sure you keep your yarn tight. You're going to go in to this side loop right here, not these top loops, not your V on the top, but your side loop, which is the loop right there, and grab that whole strand of yarn You're going to yarn over and you're going to pull up another loop, keeping your yarn tight. And you're going to make another single crochet right on top of that single crochet you just made. Okay, just like this. See how that's a loose stitch? Now what we're going to do, we're going to come in underneath right here. We're going to pop our hook out the top and we are going to pull up a loop and slip stitch it right like this. Okay, then we're going to chain 1 and we are going to cut our yarn, leaving a little bit of a tail to weave in. I'm going to pull that yarn out. And then we're just simply going to take our yarn tail and go to the back. And I don't know why I said leave a tail to weave in, because we're not going to weave it in. I never weave it in, and I'm going to show you why I don't and how I get away with not weaving it in. So that's a bonus tip. Yeah, there you guys go. Bonus tip. Okay, so I've got my tail end that I just finished with on my needle, and I am simply going to weave it down through the stitch that we just created. Just like so. And I'm going to continue weaving that down until I pop out next to my original tail from when I started the stitch. Okay, I'm going to pull that a little tight. And then what we're going to do is we're going to make a very specific knot. Now, if you make this knot correctly, it will not come undone. It will go through the wash. It will go through wear and tear, and it will not come undone. However, if you make it wrong, it will come undone. All right, so I'm going to show you how to do it. You're going to put your tails up. You're going to take the tail on the right. You're going to lay it across the tail on the left. You're going to go under, and you're going to tie your knot very tightly. Okay, and now you're going to take them back up again. Now you're going to take the left side and you're going to put it over the right side. And you're going to come under and tie a knot again. Just like that. And you have your knot. Now you can clip it as close to that knot as you'd like, and it will not come undone. So that is almost invisible right there. As you can tell, that's almost an invisible knot. And when you turn this over, look at that. Can you even tell that that stitch was skipped? No, you can't. And let me tell you, nobody else will know that you skipped that stitch either. It just looks like the rest of your granny square. So there you have it, everybody. This is how I fix my little mistakes. And we all make them because we're all human. And you know what? There is no need to rip out this whole granny square once you had it finished. Just do what I do and come in and fix it. And that is how you do it. And that is how I've been doing it for years. So thank you so much, everybody. Hang on. I'm going to flip the camera back around and just say a few words, okay? So don't go anywhere. So I hope that helped a lot of you with how to fix those granny squares once you have completed the square, so that you don't have to frog it or, you know, start all over. I'm sure some of you just toss them in the trash and start over again, you know, because it's very frustrating, especially when you don't know how to fix it. So there you have it. You have the perfect fix now, everyone. Yes, and I hope that you don't have to use it too often, right? So, with that said, I just want to say, if you are a new subscriber here, I would really appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. It would help my channel tremendously as I am trying to build my channel. And also, I would just be happy to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber, you guys know how grateful I am to each and every one of you, and how much I appreciate your loyalty and the way you all leave me comments, and oh my gosh, the whole 9 yards. You are very much appreciated. Also, I do want to let you all know, just a little reminder, that my private memberships are open, and I do have some members. I have 4 members that I am so blessed to have, and I appreciate them tremendously. If you are interested in finding out about my private membership, you can click on that join button below. It will not automatically join you, don't worry. It will give you information, and then you can decide if you want to join or not. And it's okay if you can't join, or if it's just, you know, not something that you would like to do. If you are subscribed and you watch my videos, that's amazing, and I'm truly, truly grateful for that. So thank you, everybody. You know what comes next. Be kind and be safe out there in the world, and I will see you all on Sunday. Bye, everyone.